Okay, so first I will need you to check your materials if you are getting the right thing, right? So we have the writing part, the exercise one that looks like that, right? Yeah, the writing one. And then we have short notes, of course, short notes that looks like that. Yeah, okay, and then got one more, I think. Yeah, which is your model paper, Form 4 all chapter, like the year-end model paper. So of course, we can't be doing like every single Form 4 chapters because so many, right? So then hence I have maybe like this model paper to you. I might have another model paper for like your June material also like in normal class. So you at least you have some exercise to try on, right? Then that might help you to recall a bit of your Form 4 stuff lah. Yeah, so you have three sets of material lah in one book. Yeah, so today I basically need your short notes beside, and then I need your exercise. So we need these two. So the model paper is for your own revision. Like you can do it on yourself. Okay. Good. And so like get these two paper with you, the short notes and the exercise. Oh, and by the way, haha, welcome if you are new today. And of course, welcome to my own students. I guess all of you my own students are, right? I'm not sure if any new friends are, but anyway, welcome everybody to a Sunday afternoon seminar. So today's agenda, right, is to do chapter 1, of course, and maybe 2.5, because we have only 2 hours, right? So we can't be finishing every single little detail. So we'll do chapter 1 and 2.5. So then the rest, another 2.5 and 3. I think I told you all last week in normal class or during my classes, we need to use the same material next week's class. So next week has tuition lah, by the way. I know it's a school holiday, but class as usual. I need this material next week. So no matter you come physically for my physical students or you go to online classes, please just get this material ready with you lah. So I'm not getting to chapter 6 yet. So hold up, chapter 6. We go to revision a bit. Okay, okay, cool. Like let's do this, everybody. Okay, so chapter 1 start off with introducing different types of microorganisms. So actually a lot of details I think I can't be reading one by one for you so I make this short notes for you is to study on your own, cut down your study time so you could save time on each chapter. So I have like only 3 pages like 2 paper only for chapter number 1. So it really shorten your study time and you increase your working time. That means you do more exercise. A lot of times you do the other way around. You read, but you don't bother to exercise. That's actually equals to not doing anything because reading is very low and the memory intake is very low. So doing exercise and writing works a lot better. So reading only gives you about 10 to 20% of memory. Very lousy. Reading is a very bad method. Not bad method, but very low method. You should do more exercise. So I have extra exercises for you. Make sure you finish up after seminar. Okay. Okay, so what's the first part? First part is about talking about like microorganisms, definition, normal flora. Normal flora means there are microorganisms that lives on you in different parts of your body. They are very important to help you in different function. Like for example, your skin has a lot of microorganisms on it. Those are good microorganisms. So we call that as normal flora. Okay, which helps you with a lot of things. Go through the details, okay? And then we have 5 main categories of microorganism. You must know like their name, you must know their characteristics. I think generally these 3 will be important. Yeah, nutrition, habitat, reproduction is important. So nutrition means like what they makan. So each of them have their own different way of eating. But in total, all microorganisms has like 3 methods. Saprophytes, parasites, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means they make their own food of us, right? Everyone knows that. Saprophytes means they digest dead things. Okay, like when our body is dead, our body will disappear, right? Those are microorganisms or bacteria that digest dead bodies, so it's called saprophytes. fight. Parasites are those that make you sick, like COVID-19, bacteria, virus that stays in your body as you as the host. Yeah. So generally, these three types, all of them kind of share the same idea. I would say fungi doesn't have photosynthesis because fungi no chlorophyll, doesn't have the green part on the microorganisms. That's why they don't photosynthesis. You want photosynthesis, you must have chlorophyll, the green color thing on the leaves, right? Then protozoa also got three of them, but got one special one called amoeba. Amoeba does phagocytosis. Phagocytosis means like swallowing the food, engulf, like literally like swallow. Okay, so then bacteria has all three of them. Okay, and virus basically they don't makan, they live in your and my body to obtain nutrients. Yeah. So that's the way that they makan. Habitat. Fungi like to live in dark and damp places. There's water and it's in the dark. They like it a lot. Algae likes to be on sunlight because they need to carry out photosynthesis. Right? Protozoa stays in water lah. They are like the fish. They're like the fish category lah in their own world. Okay. Bacteria lives in everywhere, like name it, the air, your table, your fingernail, your book, your handphone, everywhere got bacteria. Viruses in your and my body. Okay, methods of reproduction, all of them also binary. Yeast is budding, no? Mucor is spore formation, no? The picture is here. Okay, then the rest is binary, conjugation. Same one. These three the same. Then virus, like I said, they only live in hosts lah. Okay. Bacteria has 4 shapes that you need to memorize. Bacteria are separate by using different types of shapes. Okay. So Streptococcus is round, Spirillum is like spring, Bacillus is like rod shape, Vibrio is like a sperm basically, or like a comma. Okay. And virus also go by sort of shape. Influenza virus, round shape, mosaic, adeno, and bacteriophage. So of course, pretty touch and go. I can't go every single detail, so you'll make sure you'll read when you do revision, okay? We can try out some work as we will come back for answers also. So you can turn to page 3 lah. Page 3 lah, question number 1. Okay, page 3, question number 1. Okay, so the first type of question is to test if you understand all the little details lah. Okay, so for example, the first one already got answer for you. We can write down the names just to help you to remember them also. So the first one is yeast lah. Okay, yeast lah. And this is paramecium. This is amoeba, amoeba. This is mucor. Of course, they belongs to a group, right? So that's what the question is asking. Classify into the group. So fungi is yeast and mucor, right? You have to remember, the picture is here. This one. Okay. Then the rest will be protozoa, paramecium, and amoeba. The picture is here. Each of them like 2 only. Your textbook give you 2. Then bacteria got 4, viruses got 4 types. Okay, so you're looking at amoeba, you're looking at paramecium. Okay lah, basic stuff. Make sure you read through the names and also the categories. Okay, like state the microorganisms that use in bread making. Okay lah, very easy lah, everyone also. It's yeast lah, which is P lah. You can write alphabet P, you can write the spelling also. Okay, like next. Diagram below shows the type of microorganism living in a bright aquatic environment. So by the way, this is called the Chlamydomonas. Okay, Chlamydomonas. And what classification, like what category? So it's here anyway. Chlamydomonas belongs to algae. So there you go. Okay. Okay, what is the method of nutrition? Like very simple, algae algae definitely photosynthesis. But question, wait, 2 marks. Why? Explain. Why photosynthesis? Well, everything that photosynthesis must have contained the green color part that absorbs sunlight. You'll recall that. So that's called chloroplast or chlorophyll. So 2 marks, everybody. First mark, you want to say through photosynthesis, first mark. Second mark, then you mention because they have chlorophyll. Okay, I mean the main point, however, we form a sentence is different. So at least you have the main points, okay? Okay, then we shall try another one. So the first part is like that. Yeah, the names, the categories, their characteristics, yeah, quite a lot, but uh, you can actually learn or read through like doing exercise. So you see like what we did just now, right? We didn't even go into the details. We don't read the details. We will do exercise and we will try to find out answer from short notes. That's like a one stone kill two birds kind of thing because you get to do exercise, you get to study at the same time. That could save up a lot of time, right? Rather than just reading and make yourself feel better, but it doesn't work, right? When you start writing exercise, you also don't know what to do. So you better focus on exercising, like writing. Do that at home also when you carry out your reading, revision, and whatnot. Okay. So the next one, after this, we have, yes, the famous factors that affects the growth of microorganisms. This will be your first experiment in your chapter 1. Yeah, remember you have all your experiment in question 11. You need to answer the experiment steps and whatnot. So this is the first experiment, okay, which is the factor that affects microorganism. Then this chapter got one more one. This chapter one more is the antibiotic question. Antibiotic. Okay. Then chapter 2 also got 2. One is the calorie, one is the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium experiment, or 2. Chapter 3 got 1. Wait. Yeah, chapter 3 got 1, which is the BOD experiment, the biochemical oxygen demand experiment. So let's say your exam are due chapter 3 so in form 5 you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 experiments for your first term. 5 experiments to know how to write. Okay. If let's say you are in chapter 4, your school exam until chapter 4, maybe until chapter 4, then there's more lah. But my exercise, right, I put all the experiment right after the question itself, which is like this one, section C. You can try on your own, or you can basically also copy my answer, download the answer sheet and copy my answer just to practice one time, and then I've essay for you, which is I cannot do today because all this takes very long time. So if you want to learn the formattings and how to do the steps and whatnot, right, you can just go to my YouTube and search for my older videos to learn if you need, right? So you can just go to YouTube and you type my name, Eugene Science, should appear. Then in my Eugene Science, you go to the video tab, you can search for like section C format or experiment format. That should help. Okay. Yeah. So we move on to the experiment, but it's a section A kind of question, which is question number 4. You go to number 4. In the meantime, I explain a little bit theory for you. Okay. Okay, so humidity, of course, everything needs water. Every living thing needs water. So everyone must grow under damp condition. Dry condition, they don't like it. That's why in reality, we dry things, right? Because like dried fish. dried seafood, dried meat. All these microorganisms doesn't like, so they don't go spoil so quickly. So we make use of the advantage. Light. Only microorganisms that wants to carry out photosynthesis, they need light because everyone else doesn't. Because everyone hates light. Because UV light can kill microorganism. Okay. Okay. Nutrition. Makan. Everyone needs to makan lah, obviously. Right. Temperature. Your body temperature is the best. 35 to 40. Anything too hot, anything too cold, no. They slow down or they retard or they kill the microorganism. So also we make use of it like refrigerator, low temperature, or we cook food, high temperature. Those are methods to preserve the food. Okay. And pH value will be 7. 7 is the best for their growth. Too acidic, too alkaline, not really. But sometimes slightly acidic, slightly alkaline, okay. So theoretically, it's like that. Okay, so then what question will be is like in such form, like section A question. So you turn to page number 5, everybody. Okay, page number 5. Okay, so all the factors are the same. I mean, if you can look at the picture, they are very similar, see, very similar. It's just that they are changing the factors. So obviously here is the effect of pH on the growth of microorganism. Okay, so we're talking about pH value. So this is acid, this is alkaline, and this is distilled water. Okay, then we have nutrient broth. Nutrient broth means like nutritious soup, nutritious soup, right? Then the soup has a lot of nutrients. We put bacteria in it, bacterial culture. Bacterial culture are like good bacteria for the purpose of experiment. Okay, so if they like the condition, they grow a lot. So for example, like acid alkaline, right? Not really. So it turns slightly cloudy. But for distilled water, it's very cloudy, meaning they like it. They like pH 7. So they party a lot in this nutrient broth. That's why it turns cloudy. So that's the observation, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Like so, manipulated and responding and constant. You remember all this? You can copy from table, right? So always in section A, you must find out your manipulated and responding first. So on the table, we know that manipulated pH value, responding is your cloudiness of mixture. Okay, so that's the two different variables you have. Okay, constant variable means things must be fixed or things must be fair. So always remind yourself it has to be something measurable. Okay, must be measurable. That means your starting of the word must be something measurable, like the mass of blah blah blah, the quantity of blah blah blah, the volume of blah blah blah, the length of blah blah blah. The first word is what makes it measurable. So if your starting is not measurable, 99.99% of the time is wrong one. So you have to remind yourself. So, well, this one you cannot copy from table. You have to come back to the picture and figure out what must be fair among three of them. Then don't write like, oh, the length of the test tube. You know, all these, the apparatus that we use, basically not your answer. It has to be the things inside. So this is quite obvious. There's nothing else to choose but the nutrient broth and the bacterial culture. Since these are like in liquid form, right? So make sure you use the correct words. Like liquid is volume, quantity. So you cannot write like mass of nutrient broth, like how heavy, length of nutrient broth. So all these answers are not acceptable. Okay, so that's how you remind yourself for the variables. Okay, you can copy answer, manipulated is pH value. We don't have responding, but let's just write it down. Since okay, cloudiness of mixture. Constant variable will be this one. How much do we use for each? So quantity or volume also can. Okay, volume of nutrient broth and bacterial culture. There you go. Okay, good. Hi, teacher. Can the CV be surrounding temperature? Constant variable to be surrounding temperature. And also, but because there's if like that, that means a lot of other like factors so you have to include. Because since we're testing on pH value, right? Your surrounding temperature have to be fair. Your humidity have to be fair. Your nutrients have to be. That means all the other four factors has to be fair also. That's a lot to write lah. So, I really suggest that whenever come to constant variable for this topic, right? We always stick to this one, then confirm, right? Because the answer will be applicable for all five experiments. Sure, correct one. If you want to go for the others, a bit 麻烦, you have to write a lot. So yeah, there you go. Okay, like you're done. The next one, state the optimum pH value. Okay lah, pretty sure you know the answer already. So pH 7 is very cloudy. Okay, right? Yeah. So next one, what inference? Inference. Remember the formatting. Inference is what? Inference is observation plus reason. Okay, observation plus reason. Yeah. Okay. So you already got your observation here, right? Your observation is what? Your observation is already in the table, like less than 7, very slightly cloudy, more than 7, slightly cloudy, but neutral is like very cloudy. So we usually choose the one that is obvious than the rest. So I think the most obvious observation is pH 7 is very cloudy. Yeah, so that's your observation. Then you have to add on like why. So your idea is pH 7 very cloudy, right? Yeah, because why? Why 7 is very cloudy? Because 7 is the best temperature. Like they like it a lot. Yeah, they like it a lot, so they grow a lot at that pH value. Okay, so we want to say like pH 7 cloudy because the bacteria grow a lot in the experiment, or bacteria grow rapidly in the neutral condition. Okay, so that's the reasoning behind, but you must always first start with your observation. Okay, like, oh, there you go. So nutrient broth very cloudy at 7. Ka-ching! This is your first part. Because then the other part here, bacteria grow and reproduce rapidly in neutral condition, means they like it a lot. I think the best word to always use is this one, grow and reproduce rapidly. That's how we explain they like it. Okay, all good. Can we say bacterial culture is some sort of catalyst? Bacterial culture is some sort of catalyst. Not really. Bacterial culture is the bacteria itself, the thing that we are testing, that whether they grow or not. So, yeah, it's not a catalyst. It's the main character. Why cannot say it's an optimum pH value? You mean for number 2? Nutrient broth is very cloudy at pH 7 because it's the optimum pH value for bacteria to grow. Is that what you mean? Can, but that means you replace this one because that means you change this one because it is the optimum pH value for bacteria to grow and reproduce, or for bacteria to grow. You can make sure you have this one. Then you can use that answer, but make sure you say behind for bacteria to grow. It's the optimum. Okay. Which is the same meaning as this one. They grow well or in neutral. Okay, everyone good? Okay, then, operation definition is the part that we don't really like it. Anyway, it's not a lot of marks. Maybe it's just maybe it's just maybe 2 marks in your exam paper, like maximum 2 marks, maybe sometimes just 1 mark. So yeah, not really heavy, but at least you must know how to answer correctly with the format. So the format is subject plus responding variable plus procedure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is your subject. Growth of bacteria is what you want to answer. Then responding. Yeah. See, that's why we better write it down sometimes to give ourselves answers. And procedure will be when they are mixed together. Okay, so you want to construct together in the whole sentence. So this is usually what we do. You have to decide the subject is what. So sometimes like growth of bacteria is a what? Is a substance? Not really. Growth of bacteria is a principle? Not really. Growth of bacteria is you got to try you got to try different words. But if you have done enough of exercise and if your English is okay, growth is a process, right? So then you can say like growth of bacteria is a process that, like, what's your responding variable? That, we talk about this one, that makes the mixture very cloudy in neutral condition after 2 days. That's the procedure part. Okay. So the formatting is like that. It applies to every question. Then you try to practice a few times, then you get the hang of it. Okay, so like for now, I show you. Okay, growth of bacteria, that's your subject. Okay, yeah. Then it's a process that causes nutrient broth to become very cloudy. Responding variable. And then in neutral condition after 2 days. Procedure. There you go. Okay, the formatting is like that. Try. Why so many people in the breakout room? I think a lot of people don't know how to join. Like, hello, you must go and click the class. BMBI. Oh. Maybe one of my buddies is in the breakout room. Really? Yes, you ask him to choose to go to the breakout room and choose the subject. Subject and teacher. I think a lot of people don't know how to get in. The website got instruction. Okay, so you're good with this one? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, then uh we want to try maybe one more. Okay, so you're done. Okay. Maybe this one. Okay, number 5, everybody. Do you want to try the formatting that I've told you what to do, like all these, like inference, operation definition, and you can try it onto this question, see if you can understand. But of course, it's different picture now. Just now was test tubes and whatnot, but now it's the same thing, but it's just different kind of picture. It's a petri dish with nutrient agar, means nutrient jelly, and bacterial culture solution is the same thing. But I think the difference now is effect of humidity, humidity factor, meaning this one is moist, this one is dry. This is like, this is with water, this one is completely dry. Then after 3 days, then you can see, oh, there's bacteria growing, and then this one is like empty. So you want to try. Like observation means what you see. You say what you see. And then inference, you know. Lor. Hypothesis, okay, maybe you go ahead along the way. I explain a bit, help you to answer. Yeah. So like everybody, you try on. It's better to get corrected now than in exam. So you try. Okay. So hypothesis, there's always two ways of writing this. So hypothesis could be the method, right? The right? Or the comparison method, which is when there's only A and B, we will say A is better than B. Like this case, do you think the is suitable? Like, are we gonna say the more moist the or the drier the? So since we have only like moist and dry, then we will be more straightforward and say like, uh, well, the moist one, bacteria likes it more, or you can say like bacteria grows better or grows reproduce rapidly in the moist one compared to the dry one, something like that. That we will use the comparison method instead of the lah. Okay. The growth of microorganism is based on how moist humidity is. You mean for hypothesis answer? Is that your hypothesis? Or which one? Hypothesis. Cannot. It has to be a statement. It cannot be like uncertain. Your answer is more like saying the general, like, okay, there are growth based on humidity. Yeah, of course, we know that growth of microorganism based on humidity, like, but this experiment is showing you that, when there is humidity, then there is growth, right? So you want to be more like direct to the answer. Yeah. We have to connect MV and RV for hypothesis, right? Yes. You have to use your manipulated variable and responding variable. As long as it's in it lah, like doesn't matter how you write it, but make sure there is element like you mentioned about manipulated and you mentioned about responding, uh, then you'll be okay. So first thing first, you have to find out your manipulated and responding lah. Then it will be more like it will be easier for the entire question, right? You must kind of, although there's no table here, so your brain have to work out a bit. Manipulated will be it will be humidity. This is your manipulated variable. Then responding will be a growth of microorganism, or to be more accurate is the presence of bacterial colony. That means got bacteria or no bacteria. Like that. For inference, can I say moist nutrient agar causes the growth of bacterial colony because the damp condition promotes the growth of microorganism? Let me think about it. So what's your observation first? You have to see if your observation match your inference though. IDK how? Okay. No worries, no worries. But your direction is good. It's just that we need to be more, we have to sharpen the knife, you know. Okay, we'll get into it. Yeah. So everybody, you're done trying, or you need a little bit more time? Maybe I give you 10 more seconds, 20 more seconds. Then we will talk about it. It's okay, just try lah. Wrong, lah. Never mind. Now it's better to correct it now. My observation is petri dish A after 3 days shows presence of bacterial colonies. Mm, can also. That means A got bacteria, B don't have. That's really what you see, right? See, very straightforward, very a very dumb question, like a very dumb answer one. Like bacteria, no bacteria. That's what we see. Okay. Observation can I write there are three. There are bacterial colonies in petri dish A after. Yeah, correct, Abigail. So therefore, my observation is petri dish A has bacterial colony. That's it. Yeah, you can add the after 3 days, but got right 3 days, man? Or got right 3 days? Correct. Can. Yeah, you get it. So it's very like, like that only. Yeah lah, like that only. I write what I see lah. Observation is what I see, right? Okay, then your inference has to be the starting of this one. Then you be cause. Okay, petri dish A has bacterial colonies. Because what? Be, because got moisture they like it okay, because the moist nutrient agar support the growth of bacteria, or you can say because bacteria likes to grow in moist nutrient agar, or like to grow in moist condition, like that. That's the behind part. Why got bacteria? Because moist moist and then however you form sentence is really, uh, you cannot always memorize my method, right? So everyone have to have your own way to form sentences. Everyone is different. Okay, so A, bacteria, this is basically, I copy exactly, then baru here, because moist condition support the growth of bacteria, or bacillus sp, doesn't matter. You can write bacteria also. Okay, can so like you can, correction a bit, but I think okay one lah, not too much of difference, roughly. Yeah. Okay, like hypothesis. So like I said just now, the is not so suitable here lah, because you cannot really like the a lot of things, right? You cannot the this that, because mainly your manipulated variable is already not a number. Not number are very hard to the one. Like got water, no water is you cannot it doesn't work with the. So usually we don't do the when your manipulated variable itself is not a number. Okay, right. So we go for the compare. We will say what? We will say like, Bacteria uh, grow and reproduce well in uh, moist content or in humid condition. Like that can just be straightforward, like of what you're trying to say. Okay. Or you can also say the balik one. When the condition is dry, bacteria grows, does not grow or grows slower, something like that. Okay. Okay. So what did I have? Oh, I go for the other side also. When humidity is low, the growth of bacteria is slow. Or you can do the another side, which is bacteria grow and reproduce faster in humid condition. Okay, maybe like that, another extra one for you. Okay. But I wrote the higher the humidity level of nutrient agar, the more quantities of bacteria. Leora, this answer is not suitable because you don't really have different levels of humidity unless the question show you like 10% water, 20% water, 40% water, 50% water, all the way up, then you can see the number is increasing. Then you should do this kind of sentence. The higher the humidity, but currently question is just showing you wet and dry. So we don't do the sentence anymore. Okay? Yeah. Can I say dry condition retard the growth of bacteria? Um, Actually acceptable lah. Can. Harshini, can, no problem. Hmm. Okay, good, everybody. Anyone wants to like ask about your answers, you can always type in and I'll read through. Anyway, the manipulator we already decide earlier on just now, which is humidity of the nutrient agar or moisture content. Same lah, same. Moisture content of the nutrient agar. Up to you. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Where to watch this recording after the class? Actually, I don't know. I need to ask where uh, do I send, because all this recording we send to admin one, then they will, I don't know where they want to upload. So I'm not too sure yet. I think might be TTC's YouTube, but I'm not too sure uh, if they will also do they will upload or not. So I don't know. But we are just instructed to record and send to the admin. Type of nutrient agar also, right? A type of nutrient agar. What, this is manipulated you're talking about? No, there's only one type. It's more like the manipulated is got water or no water. That's the, so it's not type of nutrient agar. Cannot. Oh, okay. Yes, it's in YouTube. Or it's in YouTube. Abigail says maybe some teacher knows already. But I'm not sure when they will do it. Maybe a bit later because too many videos, too many teacher to upload. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're good, right? Okay, question D. 1.3 shows the observation of petri dish A when it's placed in a dark cupboard. So we're talking about lights now, light intensity. Based on observation, this is one way to prevent growth of it. Oh, in the dark, they like it a lot, right? You can see in the dark, they go party, like woohoo, okay, right? So question says, based on the above, one way to prevent, huh? I thought you just show me they like it in the dark. Now you ask me how to prevent. Oh, opposite lah. That means it has to be a sunny area lah. Then they don't like it. So how to prevent growth of bacteria? Put it under the sun. Okay, so we're talking about light intensity. In the dark, they like it a lot. Then If you don't want to grow, you go to the sun, the high intensity of light. Okay, so yeah, it's on a sunny area. Yeah, but petri dish A just now is water. Water also, right? Petri dish A. Okay, meaning in the dark with water, they like it. So opposite, in sunny area and dry area, they don't like it. Okay. So heat it to a temperature above 40 degrees Celsius. Air, okay, because I think the question is there for a reason. This is a whole question for a reason. That means we are focusing on dark and moist. They like it. So we try to do the opposite of the current question. Instead of like we give another factor like, oh, we heat up to 40 degrees Celsius or what, we eliminate the source of nutrients. I think better not, because question says based on above. You understand? For Leora and Hashini. So based on above, then we better follow the factor. Okay, so above is about moisture, above is about light intensity. The other factor better not lah. Oh, okay lah. Section A question, everybody. You'll get the hang of it lah. I have to try a few more. Of course, I have for you. Go ahead. So we're done with the factors lah. Yeah, done with the factors. Then we have some useful microorganisms question. Okay, this one is really a small part, the ding ding dong dong stuff, but it's good to know also lah. Then you usually not see them in like the whole subjective question, maybe in like objective, a bit like one question. So not really a big deal, but it's good to know, never know. But I have a full question of useful microorganisms to try out. You can turn to page 8, question number 7. Okay, but at the meantime, let me quickly just sapu the whole thing for you lah. So beverage lah, we use lactobacillus to make yogurt. Yogurt is actually spoiled milk, but it's a good bacteria, not the spoiled bad bacteria. Leather for removal the skin, the hair and the fats on the skin. We use bacteria to kind of digest the fats away so the animal skin can be used to make into different products. For food, we know that we use yeast to make cakes and dough and alcoholic drinks. Even we had this in your current chapter 5, we did in normal class, right? Okay, fermentation. And then animal is for digestion. So we have bacteria in our body to help us to digest, especially for animals. And this one is Form 5 chapter 2. Nitrogen fixing bacteria. Do you remember the nitrogen cycle? That's to change nitrogen into nitric compound. And then recombinant DNA. This is your Form 4 chapter 5. We actually use bacteria to help us produce human insulin. Okay, and we use fungi in making antibiotics, and we use viruses and bacteria to prepare vaccines, like your COVID-19 vaccines. Okay, good. Right, so let's see what we have. So please turn with me to question 7. Okay, so obviously this is a bread. This is a nitrogen fixing bacteria kind of, this one, nitrobacter. This one that grows in the root of the leguminous plant, right? Okay. Right. So, question: what are microorganisms used in A and B? Oh, okay, give name lah. Your copy, your short notes. Yeast lah. This one is yeast. Then this one is what? Nitrobacter or Nitrosomonas. Or actually, if you write nitrogen fixing bacteria, acceptable. Or you write nitrifying bacteria, also acceptable. If you think these names are too fancy for you to memorize, then just go with nitrogen fixing bacteria or the nitrifying bacteria. Okay. Okay, good, good. Okay, like next one, importance of the microorganism in B. That means function of nitrogen fixing bacteria. Like copy answer is here. This one is chapter 2 also. Yeah, chapter 2. Convert nitrogen in compound in soil. Everybody. Um, will teacher minus mark if we write nitrifying bacteria? Oh, no, 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 because they are all the same thing. These are the general name. These are the scientific name. So no problem, acceptable. At least I can say in SPM is acceptable. But if your teacher, like in your school, they do their own way, they want, they strict, then okay lor, bo bian lor, that one. Oh, but generally they're the same thing. Nitrate compound is like fertilizer. Yeah, like natural fertilizer in the soil. Nitrate compound. Natural fertilizers. Mm-mm. Okay, good, good. That's basically the function. Okay, I copy exactly the same thing. Okay, so diagram 2.2 shows the sewage drain into river. Sewage, or the bangsai, the urine, those are called sewage. What bacteria can use to make serum to treat? Huh? Got such thing, man? Yes, it's here. Serum. Okay. Potential use of microorganism in biotechnology and sustainability. There's this thing called lactobacillus bacterial serum to treat sewage or the poop and shishi and whatnot. Remove odor and yeah, so it's called lactobacillus SP. SP stands for species. I have to remember the name law. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay, a student is infected with bacteria and experiences symptoms below bacteria. Okay, inflammation in the airway and the lung, cough, cough, fever, difficult breathing. What disease? Okay, actually, this one belongs to the last part of the chapter. Okay, infection in the lung. Some more is bacteria. Some more cough, cough. Okay, very straightforward. From your textbook, there's only 3 diseases that your textbook wants you to know. Which one do you think is a cough lung issue? So obvious. You have to read law, have to study law. Like I say, sometimes if you don't do exercise, so you won't experience this question. Right? Sometimes you read, you just go through like, okay, whatever. Next chapter. Okay, whatever. But you don't take note of there's these 3 things here, right? Until you do exercise, like, oh, really, they can ask like that one. So anyway, it's a lung infection. It's called pneumonia. Okay, so pneumonia. It's a bacteria. It's a bacteria cause disease. Suggest one way to treat. The answer is here. Antibiotic. Anything bacteria is antibiotic. When doctor give you antibiotic, you know that you are having a bacterial infection. If doctor doesn't give you antibiotic, then you know you might be something else, maybe virus. You're good? See, it's from my short notes one. So it's really you just have to take the first step, the first effort to really sit down for 1 hour, 2 hours just to do work and try to study and yeah, it's doable. It's there. I already prepared for you. Like the food is in front of you. You just have to use your hand and take the food and put into your mouth because I can't feed you, right? You just have to do your own part. I already prepared things for you. Oh, yeah. Okay. So after this, what do we have? We have aseptic techniques, the methods that we try to stay away from diseases, try to kill germs and whatnot. Okay, like It's a healthcare procedure to prevent infection caused by pathogens. Okay, sterilization, boiling, antiseptic, disinfectant, and ionizing. So sterilization got a lot of method lah, like even washing your hands with soap is sterilization. Using the autoclave machine to kill germs in like utensils or like in clinics and hospitals or the tools. UV light, pressure cooker, micron filter to filter particles in water. Okay, these are called sterilization method. The second one is boiling. Boiling, everyone can do at home. Your water boil at 100 Celsius, kill bacteria, whatnot. Antiseptic is for your skin one. Only especially for your skin. When you cut yourself, you have a wound, you fall down, you apply antiseptic. We have different examples here. Again, they are from your textbook. I didn't give you extra stuff. If you can, you memorize. If cannot, it's okay. Okay, acroflavine, providone, alcohol, isopropyl, proflavine. Okay, they are all for wound and skin. Disinfectant is for non-living things. Remember, you want to wash your bed sheet, disinfectant. You want to wash your white color clothes for your school uniform, disinfectant. You want to wash the floor, wipe the floor, with disinfectant. For objects, everybody, not good for skin, too strong, it kills your cells. Okay, ionizing is for the ray, ray, X-ray, UV ray, gamma. All these are for hospitals, operating theaters, hospitals. Okay, good. So, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out the work. Question 8. Like, question 8. Okay, first question. Name the substance contained in the hand washing liquid above. What do we put in all this? Like during COVID-19 times, this is like your best friend. Every day just have to squeeze a little bit and what are you squeezing onto your hand? That's your. Wait, let me see one more time. Substance contained in the hand washing liquid. Okay, I think should be alcohol, right? Should be the alcohols for your hands. Isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, I think should be alcohol, right? Okay, like so. Alcohol. Okay, right, next one. In your opinion, how can the substance you mentioned, alcohol, helps to prevent COVID-19 disease? Okay, first of all, alcohol belongs to what? Alcohol belongs to antiseptic. Yeah. So how does antiseptic helps? Antiseptic can help you to eliminate the viruses, to shoo the viruses away. Okay, so like alcohol is antiseptic that helps to eliminate viruses on hand. Actually, like after the next question, then I get to explain to you. Give other material can wash hands. What else can wash hands? Okay, this is out, this is out, this is out, this one done, cannot, I suppose. So under sterilization, of course, something that can use to wash hand is your soap. So what I'm trying to say is this can be terbalik. Imagine the starting, you'll be like, oh, washing, soap, okay, can. Soap is an sterilizing method that you change the name of the method. Soap is under the first one, sterilization, to eliminate viruses on hand. Then this one, you write another material, then you write alcohol. I think can reverse each other one. No problem. Can reverse, no problem.
Okay, good. Okay, next one. Okay, so uh, diagram 2.2 shows the type of substance used to kill microorganism. Okay, so it says bleach here. So bleach here is it's under what else? Bleach here is under bleach here is under disinfectant. Can use for hand. That's good. That's the last time you wash your hand, I guess. So no lah, obviously, right? Why no leh? Hello, bleach lah. Disinfectant, not for skin lah, non-living thing lah. Oh, so not suitable. First mark, because it's a disinfectant. It's not non-living material. Okay, good. Even without the examples is okay. Like if you think I will not remember that bed sheet, it's okay. The non-living material, main point. Okay, right. Same function as the material. Which one is also disinfectant? So this one is just one mark stuff. If you don't remember, then you 10 mark. Acroflavine and providone is for skin one. You can check your short notes. Hydrogen peroxide belongs to disinfectant category. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. And the next question, shall we? Number 10. Everybody okay, huh? You're still copying this or done? Done, huh? Okay, then we have another experiment in chapter 1, which is antibiotic experiment. Well, it's not here. I didn't put it in here, but it's under this little category here. So antibiotic you learn in actually Form 1 chapter 10, medicines, and then in the modern medicine, there's this thing called antibiotic. So antibiotic is something used to kill bacteria. Okay? It's to specially kill bacteria. Anything that is not bacteria, no. Like even COVID-19 times, you never heard of antibiotic. It's all about vaccine, right? Okay, so the next thing is antibiotic resistance happen when it loses ability to kill bacteria. Like there's no effect anymore when you take antibiotic. Reason being because you take too much, because you take too little, because you do not follow the instruction. Maybe like I mean, I'm guilty for it also. I don't finish my antibiotic when doctors say, you must finish in 1 week. You recover also must finish. Then I always don't finish. I always think that doctor tries to make money out of out of medicine. That's why doctor give me a lot of medicine, ask me to finish. I never, but this can in long term can cause antibiotic resistance. Okay, okay. So the experiment looks like that, everybody, to see if how antibiotic works to kill bacteria. So we are testing on obviously different concentration of antibiotic. Okay, so we have high concentration and we have low concentration. So obviously this is my manipulated variable. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what happened is this is a petri dish. We put a layer of nutrient agar And then we place bacteria into it. That means we put nutrient agar to allow the bacteria to party, so they party happily. Yo, put your hand. So they're very happy. Then now I put two different concentration on antibiotic. I kind of slam it on. We put it on top. And then when it falls to the bacteria, then all the bacteria, they all run away. So then it depends how much you run away. And that depends how scary the bacteria is. So obviously the high concentration one, all the bacteria ran away like, what is this? So girly one. Then the low concentration one, they were like, it's okay, not so scary. So obviously higher concentration can actually kill more, while lower concentration, like not so strong antibiotic, kill lesser. Right? Even same goes to the antibiotic you makan. Doctor always start with the lower one antibiotic for you. Then as you cannot, low one doesn't happen to help anymore. Then doctor will start giving you the moderate one, the strong one, the high concentration. You level up, which is not a good thing. So different concentration kills different amount of bacteria. Okay, section A again. You wanna try? You wanna try? So observation, say what you see. Inference, say what you see, and then because reason. This one copy from above. And again, the one that you hate the most. Section A, everybody. You try first. You try later, I show you. Inference is more antibiotic, more clear area. What's your... Okay, let me give you the formatting again. Inference is observation plus reason. And what's your reason? Your reason is actually your manipulated variable. You figure out your manipulated variable already. That will help you. I put my observation like this. Antibiotic this of high concentration has a larger clear area. Yeah, okay, sounds great. Maybe you compare a bit behind. A larger clear area than antibiotic with low concentration. So I just give answer to everybody already. Can everybody, you all get it? So you say the antibiotic disc with high concentration, bigger area than the low concentration. Then based on these, you can kind of create your own inference already, right? The reason here. The higher concentration one have larger area, right? Why? Why? Why higher concentration, larger area? Higher concentration, larger area because higher concentration, because the antibiotic higher concentration can kill more bacteria. Why higher concentration, bigger circle? Because stronger, the concentration higher can kill more. You want to try? Okay. Then another formatting is this one. Okay, maybe I write for you also lah. What is it again? Check plus responding variable plus procedure. Okay. The positives to 100% have larger children because 100% is affecting the children. Okay, good, Laura. That's a good answer. Okay, can I? Did you all try or not? You all just wait for my answer. You try lah, right? It's better to correct now. To correct it now. So inference, like I show you my one, my inference was the same thing here. Here, I copy down. The reason is, what's my reason again? Oh, because high concentration of antibiotic is able to destroy, no, destroy more bacteria. My manipulated variable, your saw that, like manipulated variable is this one because higher concentration can kill more. Okay, responding will be how big the clear area is, so must be something measurable. The first word also we say size of clear area. Yeah, you're processing a bit, like you all need time for this. Then I'll get to donkey in a while. Okay. For OD, operational definition, can it be antibiotic causes the growth of bacteria? Ah, that's it. That's it. What? So short? Okay. Antibiotic is a what? Antibiotic is a. But let me read through your question. Hashini, antibiotic causes the growth of bacteria. What? Whoa, that is very wrong. If you take antibiotic makes bacteria grow, you would be more sick. You you would be even more sick, right? That is so dangerous. So constant responding and manipulated variable must be measurable. No. Constant and responding usually measurable. Manipulated is not measurable. Okay? Because responding usually you measure with, thermometer, ruler, you measure things, numbers, so usually measurable. But manipulated could be type of blah blah blah, type of blah blah blah. It's not really measurable. Okay. Okay. So that we are talking about the definition a bit here to make sure you follow the format. The subject is what? The subject is antibiotic, right? So the antibiotic is a what? Antibiotic is a process. Antibiotic is a antibiotic is a substance, right? Antibiotic is a medicine, right? Yeah. That okay. Responding variable is what? Responding is this one, this one, this one. Make sure you talk about size of clear area. Okay. That's the important thing. So antibiotic is something that can can what can produce or can create this clear area procedure when different concentration of antibiotic is placed on the petri dish. Your procedure is more like the behind part. What you do, you place into the petri dish, something like that. Yeah. So make sure you use this one. You're responding. Antibiotic is a substance, it's a medicine, it's a material that can produce clear area. Okay. Around the antibiotic this. Okay. Maybe, is there anything else to add on the antibiotic this? Yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Okay. There you go. Okay, I'll like double check a bit and um, take the microorganisms that can be destroyed by antibiotic. Remember, antibiotic can only destroy bacteria stuff. So you must know which is bacteria stuff, right? This is algae. This is virus. The center one is bacteria. It's called bacillus. Bacillus. Okay, this one is called chlamydomonas. This is called influenza virus. Yeah. Okay. All good. Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can say that we are done with chapter one, right? Of course, I have extra for you, like you want to try out, finish up a bit. Then the experiment part, you can go watch my YouTube for more detailed teachings. We go to chapter two, shall we? Maybe a little bit, half. I have, what's the time now? Three, okay, half an hour, yeah. For RV, can I put different concentration only? Just like that, different concentration. Better not, because if your teacher very strict one, then she'll put like a, wait, you mean RV? Eh? Responding more. Your results. Concentration is not your result. Concentration is your manipulated variable. Your result is like at the end what you see. It's not concentration. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So maybe to make everyone clear on this one, constant, it has something has to be fair among all the experiment. That's why it has to be measurable, like length, mass, time, must be fair all across the experiment. Manipulated variable is things that you're changing, you're testing, you're trying out, usually means the factor. So mustn't be measurable. Like here will be the concentration of antibiotic, right? The temperature or the humidity, that's your manipulated variable. Responding is your result. Result usually means like, the cloudiness of the nutrient broth, the size of the clear area, the results that you obtain at the end. Growth of bacteria for RV cannot because okay, not to say cannot. Okay, you think about this. If you write growth of bacteria here, okay, imagine the next question asks for this one. Automatically, responding is this, right? Then you'll be writing antibiotic is a substance that can cause the growth of bacteria. Now I know where you come from, why you say antibiotic cost. Oh, eh, 하지만 천원이에요. Eh, now I know why.
See? Now you understand why it's wrong, okay? Ha, no wonder. Okay. Great demonstration. Not bad, huh? You also helped me to demonstrate funny answers. Okay, cool. Okay, like, so chapter 1, yes, done. We go to uh, chapter number 2. Like, pull out the Korean. 哎呦，这聪明哟，哟，Chapter Two 哟，OK，Chapter Two 입니다. Okay, honestly, it's a very long chapter. Of course, we can't finish the entire thing. So maybe we do like a bit lah, maybe half that. Okay, so chapter two, the beginning is about nutrition. It's about food. It's about calorie. There is actually there is actually I think the first one experiment is this one. It's called. I don't have the whole experiment here. Of course, this is a short notes, right? Uh, it's called a calorific value experiment. Maybe I'll get to the calculation with you later also. Okay, so I think first is about balanced diet, like what factor affects your balanced diet, like your age, your gender, and the Pinggan Sehat Malaysia, and then we have some calculation, and then with some health issues. We will get to the work. We'll come back if we need to. Okay, so might as well the first one, question 1, page 15. Okay, yeah, page 15. Okay, like, so these are the items, the food that we have, and then the calorific value is already here for you. Per gram, these are all per gram, kj per gram, right? Kj per gram. So for roti, per gram of roti gives you 10.2 kj. That's what this means. Per gram, it gives you 10.2 kj. Same goes to orange juice and the eggs. So the question actually gives you like total amount of what the person ate, and then you just total up, simple maths. Okay, so everybody, very simple, just add up together. Calorie value equals to, okay, first one, bread is 10.2 per gram, but I took 300 grams, so times together, times 300, very simple maths. Sometimes they give you per 100 though. If they give you per 100, then that means you don't times 300, you times 3, because this is already per 100. You eat 3 times now, 300 is 3 times of 100, so times 3. So it's just simple maths, there's no format to it. You just have to be, you have to watch out. So the next one is 2.5 for orange juice 100 gram plus eggs 9.5 times 250 for eggs. Okay, I said your press calculator. Can anyone or maybe some of you to type in just to check if you're okay and everyone is okay. Wu Liu Ba Wu 5685. Correct? Any more to confirm a bit? Make sure you press correctly lah. Calculator only nothing too fancy. Make sure you press correctly. If you press wrongly, don't know how to press. You know how, just bracket. Make sure you all type in the bracket.
Okay, any more people to confirm? 56855. Okay, I write down first. 5685. What we're looking at kilojoule. Yeah, we're looking for kj, kilojoule. 5685 kj. Okay, good. Okay, cool, easy. Right, next one. What is the class of food for A? Kindergarten. What is meant by calorific value? GG. Oh, memorize. Okay. Definition also very rare, like one mark, 2 marks kind of thing. So you help yourself lah. So many types of definition. Okay, so the whole thing here, calorific value. Yeah, can you do that? Well, I quickly go for toilet. Right. Your copy first. Okay, I'll be back. Let it go. I'm back. Okay, so you're done the definition, huh? Okay. So explain how the total calorie intake for individual influenced by the presence of fast food restaurant and 24-hour. Huh? Huh? Got such thing, man? God, whoa, really? There's one part of this syllabus talks about it. So, the thing is this: there's two information given here. Number one, 24-hour. Number two, fast food. What's the characteristics of fast food? Fast, no, 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 no. Fast food is always not healthy, right? Like the nutrients are imbalanced. Number two, what's the problem with 24-hour? 24-hour means your meal time problem. So these are the two focus that we're talking about, the types of food, the nutrients that we are getting. Number two, it's the wrong meal time sometimes, when you take supper. So like this is how we answer. Okay. Number one, food serving in fast food is always not balanced nutrients. 1 mark. 24 operation is inappropriate meal time. I mean, yeah lah, we all form different ways, different sentences. But my point is that not balanced and inappropriate meal times, however you want to form your sentence in exam, is your way lah. Okay, good. Right. Sarah suffer from a disease called diabetes mellitus. Okay, state the cause. Okay. It's here also. Got answer one. Like diabetes mellitus. State the cause and the effect. Copy answer. Consuming food and drink which are high in sugar for a long period of time. Like if today you drink 1.5 liter of Coca-Cola, that's okay. That's just for today. You're not drinking every day. But if you do it very frequently, that's called over a long time. That's very important. Not just taking sugar, then you diabetes, then everyone diabetes already. It's about long period of time. So that one is quite important answer. And then you full stop lah, give one effect lah, which can have affect the vision and kidney or have slow recovery of wounds. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Can go back to D. Sure. You're good with this one? You have your short notes video lah, huh? D. There you go. Okay, good. Okay, like next question, shall we? Everyone done with E also? You all got your short notes video, huh? Okay. Yeah, again, I'll try to say is basically answers from your short notes. I mean, it's achievable, it's doable. It's not like you don't know where to find answer, you cannot find the answer. It's possible one. I want to encourage you to really spend more time on doing your exercise and work rather than just, reading and get distracted by many things in life. Uh, okay, so like number two, this is the calculation, the calorific value. So what's the difference between this and just now? This is just very general maths, nothing too crazy, nothing fancy. This one also nothing too crazy. It's just this is a method to calculate each of these. How? How did they come up with this number? Like, what do you mean 1 gram of roti give you 10.2? How did this number all came along? It is by this method or this experiment. This is a question 11 experiment also. It's part of your compulsory experiment wajib. Yeah? Okay, so let's see. Diagram below shows a student carry out an experiment to estimate the calorific value of several food using the calorimeter. So calorimeter in science lab is like that one, the easier one. Because in real industry, they do this one. This is called bomb calorimeter. Okay, so we literally hold a food and let it burn and see if the temperature goes up how much. Then that will determine the value with calculation. Okay, so like everybody, simple, manipulated, and responding. The left side, cannot all this one. How? Manipulated is using different food. Different types of food. So I think that would be types of food, right? Types of food, yeah, types of food. And then what's your responding? Your responding is your result. Any result you have from the table, everybody wanna try figure out a bit. Any results are you seeing here? Either like A1, A2, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, good. Responding is highest temperature of the water. You're at the right direction, but the wrong answer. So from 25 to 35, from 25 to 30, meaning that's the change of temperature, how much temperature has gone up. So it's not the highest temperature. It should be the change of temperature. Okay, manipulated will be the type of food, like I mentioned earlier. You want to write calorific value is okay, but this question there's no need for see operational definition. So better not write this as your only answer. You know it's the change in water temperature. Okay. Yeah, everyone good? Okay, let's calculate a bit. Very easy. The formula will be given because this is not the usual formula or general formula. It's a special formula. So hopefully in exam it will be given, but at least in SPM it will be given. Okay, so X and Y. Okay, we cut half first. So X on the left, Y on the right. Okay, so just really throw in all the numbers. I know it looks very complicated, but trust me, super easy. So calorific value of X okay, 4.2 times what? 4.2 times mass of water. Mass of water for X, we're talking about X right now. Mass of water is here, 10, okay, times 10 times change in water temperature. Change in water temperature, 25 to 35 is 10 Celsius over mass of food sample 2 times 100. No, actually error. Sorry, this should be 1,000. Excuse me, 1,000. I mean, you look at your short notes, you have the formula there also. 1,000. Okay, calculator, anyone? Go ahead. 0.21. Okay, then do the same for Y also, everybody. Do the same for the next one also. So this one is confirm. If it's wrong, anyone else, please let me know, right? I just follow. Okay, so 0.21, what we're looking at? We're looking at kilojoule per gram. Gram. Yeah, should be kJ per gram. Okay, so any answer for Y? I think it's from you lah, Hashini. I think it's you lah. Because no one want to give me the Ashley. No one want to give me the Ashley. 0. Different one. Which one? Actually, I'm pretty sure you are there, right? Thank you for your confirmation. But I think something went wrong. Cannot be 0.03. I don't think so. You want to try again? So I think the only thing that is different here is this one. 25 to 30 is 5. So everything the same though. 4.2 times 10 times 5 is the only change. I think everything else the same. This is the only change. So you can try again. But thanks for trying. Thanks for typing in. At one point, I thought I was just recording video for myself. JG minus 1. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's how you do it lah. Okay. Eh, eh, eh. Okay, for you, you remember how? Calorific value is a what? Is a value, I guess. Make use of your responding. Can I remember the format? Subject plus responding plus procedure plus procedure. So what's your procedure though? Like I think procedure is like what I do, right? What I do here is I burn the food. Burn the food. When the food is burned. Why is the RV and subject the same? Yeah, that's why I say don't use this one, right? Again, you're using this. Never use must use what the result show you. If you use this one, then you won't be able, it will be very weird. Like just now, the one antibiotic is what the growth of microorganisms, the growth of bacteria. Okay, so how's everybody? You okay? You're trying. So calorific value is a value that can be shown by the change in water temperature. Like calorific value is what? Calorific value is a number that can be shown by this one. When there's change in water temperature, we can calculate the calorific value. When the food is being burned, everybody, calorific value is a value that can be shown by the temperature. When the food is burned, that's your procedure. Cannot. Like you can adjust a little bit. Should be okay. You're good? Okay. Okay, we do one more subtopic, which is the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium NPK experiment. Then I think we can call it a day. You're good? No, double check. Teacher can explain a bit of procedure. You mean like why I write this, or you mean like the real procedure of the experiment? Why I write this? Yeah. So this is the procedure means the things that we do. So every experiment should have its procedure. Like just now, let's say we put the bacteria, the antibiotic for 2 days. So usually the duration can be the procedure. Yeah. Or like now what you do can be the procedure when the food is burned, when the chemical is mixed, when this is placed into that. That usually is like what you do. You understand?
Yeah, so usually got day one, we will write the day, or in this case, there's no day, or we try to mention something which is, it's a value that can be shown when I burn the food. If I don't burn the food, where got such result, right? Yeah. Calorific value is a value that based on the change of water when the food is in the process is being burned. Eliora, can. Your answer is okay, no problem. There is so many procedure. How do we know which one to use for operational definition? The easiest thing is to look at the picture and check out if any like days are given here, like for 2 days, or this is placed in the refrigerator for 1 week. Usually from the question, you can read out a little bit. If the question don't have, you see the picture. Okay. Usually it's quite straightforward. It's not something that's hidden. So you can look out from picture a bit. Or if you see like experiment, it's like adding this and that, like the ingredient mixing together, then you can say, when this and that is mixed, this and that is dissolved, something like that. Basically the main process. Yeah, you can say so. Basically, it's the main thing you do. When this is hammered, or when that is banned, or when this is pulled, or when that is being burned. Yeah. Try lor, never mind wrong 1 mark only right? 1 mark only at least we know the direction. You try your best. Okay, don't stress out. Everybody, don't stress out. I know this is just weird, but it's okay. So like question 18, everybody. Page 18, question number 5. So the next part is about this one. It's about this one, this experiment, this one. The NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. This one function, you try lor. If you ask me, I really don't memorize one. I mean, so much, like so many of them. Come on, man, right? But at least you know a few. Like for example, the main macronutrient is NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Because in chemistry, potassium is like K, so we say NPK. Okay, this is macro and this is micro. Micro means you need lesser. Macro means you need more. The function you agak-agak lah. You help yourself. So what about this one? This one is to test if this tree is missing what happened. A lot also, but honestly, usually we just remember the color of the leaf, then is enough. Color of the leaf. So this one, no nitrogen become yellow. No phosphorus become bluish or purple. No potassium becomes brown spot. Usually that's the most important thing you want to remember. Then the rest is meh. Yeah, you can read out a little bit. So the experiment will look like that. There you go. Okay. So this one is NOPS culture solution. NOPS culture solution means like everything. I give you everything. Everything healthy. All the nutrients you need. This one without phosphorus. This one without nitrogen. Okay. So asking for the color of the leaf. Remember, in experiment we always write color of the leaf, right? Observation. Okay, so for K, like everybody, without phosphorus, what happened? Like color. Without phosphorus, color, purplish and bluish. Then the next one is without nitrogen, color is yellowish. Okay, so memorize a bit on the color. Can I just say purple? Yeah, can. You can just say the leaf turns purplish or turns purple, okay? Okay, responding, yay, copy from table. But this sounds weird. Like you cannot just say observation, you cannot just say boiling tube. Sounds weird. So cannot. This one have to think a little bit. Responding will be like whether healthy or not healthy, right? So we will say the growth flow. Healthy, not healthy. How is it like growing good, growing not good? So we say growth of seedling. Okay. Color of the leaves. Actually acceptable, but then because after all we are talking about like how healthy are they growing. But if you're seeing color of the leaf, right, then this answer should be like green, green color. This one should be green, this one should be purple color, this one should be yellowish, then it's color of the leaf. But as your answer, I think it's okay also, don't worry. But if there is operational definition, there's the last one that we did sound, then the color of the leaf, maybe it's a bit difficult to write also. So yeah, both acceptable. But you have to aga and see which one more suitable sometimes. Okay. Manipulated variable, which is using different thing. We are using different nutrients, having different culture solution. So there will be types of culture solution. Yeah, types of culture solution. Okay, right. Function of J. Yeah, there's always this experiment, right? There's always this setup there for like nothing. Why are you here for? What are you like showing us how good you are? So remember, every experiment we sure have this sort of useless experiment there. That's always your control. Control means like to compare. Yeah. Control means like to give you comparison, to show you like, okay, I'm healthy, and look at you when you don't have this. That is how you grow. So there's always a control. Control means something there to compare. Right, black paper. Why wrap with black paper? Ta-da! This is a very fixed answer or fixed question. We want to wrap with black paper because we don't want sunlight to enter. Because when sunlight enter, right, algae starts to grow. That affects my result because they will all fight for the nutrients. So yeah, I don't want sunlight to go in lah. Oh, 1 mark. Unless 2 marks, then behind you have to say because the presence of algae can affect the results of the experiment. Okay. Okay, last one. Conclusion. Conclusion means what? Conclusion means like the official conclusion means like there's these three nutrients that are very important. Like the nitrogen, the phosphorus, and the potassium are very important for the growth. So this conclusion, right, is sort of like fixed answer. You have to, especially this experiment, right? This experiment is not to compare something. This experiment is to show you that you need these three things to be healthy. It's not like testing this and testing that. It's not like testing concentration of antibiotic, which one better, stronger, better. No, this one is just to show you you need this. Even you don't write potassium, okay, because this one don't have potassium, right? This one is just phosphorus and nitrogen. You can go without potassium if you want to. Ui, what is? Hello, Ziqi. You came in and say bye bye, is it? Right. I just finished econs. Then why don't you come in the morning for science? I was in church, brother. I skipped church, sister, for everybody, for all you. Oh God, please forgive me, God. I sacrifice. Okay. I tell you the no, I'm not talking about you, but I can like today is just what like 10% of my students. Then the rest are when I'm back to normal class, right? Then they will say like, teacher, I was I was sleeping. I was the the excuse that they will give, right, will make me roll my eyes and
and fall off my table. I was like, come on, man, I skip church, I sacrifice my Sunday for you, but you don't turn up. Anyway, ranting. Shut up. Anyway, we are done for today actually. Yes, I will continue the rest the next week in normal class, by the way. So then, like I said now, for those who attend physical or for those who attend online class, please make sure you have this along with you. We will continue. Yeah. I hope I helped you somehow in chapter 1 and 2.5, especially if you're new today. I hope I help you also. So then I see you the next time. Yeah. Have a great Sunday, I guess. Yes, I'll have answers in the same PDF folder that you have in DDC website soon also. Okay. Cool. Peace, everybody. Have a great weekend. Haha. See you. Bye bye, everybody.